Hi, I'm Jody Worrell, and today I'd like to talk about how to use a guitar capo. We'll learn how to place the capo on the guitar and then how to play 3 different G chords on the neck. This is a very useful technique when playing with another guitarist or in a group setting. It allows us to voice our chords higher or lower than the other players so that we aren't all bunched up in the same register. Let's look at those chords. Here's a G chord, just a standard issue, regulation, open position G chord. 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd open, and then I'm playing the G note on the top with my 4th finger, no 1st finger. All right, let's say we're playing together and someone else is playing that particular voicing. I might want to make mine sound a little different. I'm going to take the capo, I'm going to put it on here. I like to put the capo a little bit behind the fret, just a little bit, as as parallel to the fret as you can make it, and then crank it down pretty good because we want the guitar to sound nice and clear. So now our guitar has effectively been tuned higher by 1.5 frets. So you might ask yourself, well, how do I play a G chord now? Well, the deal is, if we don't have a capo, our major chord position for a chord that has the bottom string as its root would be an E. So let's play an E chord. Let's finger what we refer to as an E chord in front of this fret, and lo and behold, we get a G chord. So now, your voicing is different than the other guys, and they will blend together better, and it'll add some texture to it. Let's say that's a little bit too similar, and you want to move even further up the neck, get even a higher sound. I'm going to suggest taking the capo, let's move it to the 5th fret. Clamp it down the same way, make sure it's not buzzing. And now we're faced with the dilemma. How do we figure out what a G chord is up here? This is completely a weird place to be. We need to think of what kind of an open chord do we have where the root note of the chord is an open 4th string. Because that's where our G note is now. This is a G note. This is an A, this is a D, this is a G, this is a C, this is an E, and this is an A. Now that we're across the 5th fret. So our only open note in here that is a G is the 4th string. So there is a kind of voicing we use when we want the chord to match the 4th string open, and that if we were down without a capo, it would be a D. So I'm going to make what looks like a D up here as if this were the end of the guitar, and again, lo and behold, it becomes a G chord. So that's a G. Down at the 3rd fret capo position, what appeared to be an E was a G, and then G, of course, was itself in open position. So use these ideas, find some different ways to make up a song or use one of the songs you like, and one that that has 3 chords or something that in open position, find a way to play it further up the neck. It'll open up some real cool places for you, and it'll sound better when you play with other players. Use those examples to figure out where other chords are up the neck, and it'll add a new dimension to your rhythm playing. For more capo ideas, see my Capo Rhythm Techniques lesson. I'm Jody Worrell. We'll see you next time.